What is going on, YouTube? Fatal Krauser here, and if you don't live under a rock, you should know that Infinite Warfare was trending all over YouTube because it was supposedly leaked on the PlayStation Store, and then later on was found on some sort of like pre-order card, Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, as well as a COD 4 remaster. Not only that was the COD 4 remastered, it was shown on the Amazon UK site that there was the Modern Warfare Trilogy remaster. So we're not sure what is real here. We're not sure if Infinite Warfare is even real. But judging by how it looks, Infinite Warfare is definitely real. COD 4 remaster is real. The COD Modern Warfare series remaster, I'm not sure if that's real. But what do I think about the Infinite Warfare and COD remasters? Well, for one, I've played every single COD since, like the Call of Duty on the PS2, like COD 2, I think, or something like that, or COD the big red one. I can't remember what it was called. I was really young, but I remember playing around with it. I didn't fully beat it, but I did definitely play around with it. And I loved it. It was a first-person shooter. It was, it was the first of its kind, and my first ever first-person shooter I've ever played in my life was probably Medal of Honor for the PlayStation 1. Was my first official like war shooter I've ever played, and ever since Medal of Honor, I've been hooked on these first-person shooters, and I've been loving every single one that I get. I still love the Medal of Honor series right now as well. But so when Call of Duty transitioned into the PS3 and the PS4, I obviously followed along. Now that doesn't mean I liked every single one. I did buy every single one because it's Call of Duty, and it'll always have a place there in my heart since the older Call of Duty. So I'm obviously going to still support them, but it doesn't mean I'm going to support the changes they do or be happy with it. I will support the franchise because I grew up with it, but it doesn't mean I'm going to be happy about what they're doing with it or what direction they're putting the series. As we all know, Advanced Warfare is where the series took a really hard change in a new direction with exosuits and the ability to jump higher, run on walls, have just like jetpack abilities, whatever exo abilities and shit like that. That really was a game changer. That was what caused a lot of people to do like, nope, fuck COD, never playing again, to also, I love COD. This is amazing. Like the newcomers, right? The newcomers who just got Advanced Warfare for the first time, they're probably loving it. But the people who grew up with like COD on PS2, they're probably like, what the fuck is this? I want some ground game only. Let's stick to the ground. Now, of course, there was a lot of people that was still like welcoming the change. They're like, oh, I'll give it a shot. It is still Call of Duty. Obviously they can't stick to ground game the whole time. They have to, get newcomers and new people to buy the game. So sure, I'll give it a shot. So a lot of us played Advanced Warfare and thought it was cool. Some of them thought it was shit, right? I personally thought the exo abilities in the game were a cool change to the game, but as long as the next game was something different, right? Like I was hoping like, okay, this is a cool change. Make sure the next one is different, right? So after Advanced Warfare is over, and then a new Call of Duty was being released by Treyarch, and obviously we were speculating that it was been a World War II, and we were hoping it was gonna be a World War II because, like I said, after the whole exo ability stuff, we really wanted something on the ground again because we realized how much we did not like the exo abilities, despite all these newcomers and loving the shit out of it. So we wanted something on the ground. We thought World War II, sweet, this is gonna be fucking amazing. What did they release instead? They released Black Ops 3. Now, although Black Ops 3 is a great game, it is still something in that new direction where Advanced Warfare went. It's still in that direction. It's still going in that direction. The Treyarch didn't see, oh man, they hated Advanced Warfare. Let's reverse. Let's back the truck up. Let's go make some more ground game, and let's stick to what the fans love. No, instead they want to do something totally different. So now, instead of exo abilities, you have like I don't know, like a specialist. You have a specialist, and you can also run on walls, boost a little bit in the air. Now, it's not as bad as Advanced Warfare, where you can totally boost up in the air and like boost back and boost to the left and like just run away from a gunfight. But it is annoying when you're in a gunfight and the guy decides to jump up in the air and then shoot you. It's super annoying. Or if he decides to jump and run on a wall and just run away. Like, what is this? And then now they're adding all this new black market stuff. That, by the way, the black market is fucking broken. Like, I advise you to not spend a penny on the black market. Okay, there's a reason why black market blackout has been trending. Okay, But yeah, it does not. Black market does not work. And now, but speaking of black market, they add the black market in, and they're adding like the dab and the fucking nene and all this shit. It's like, this is a war game, okay? It's like, obviously I thought the dab was funny seeing it, but coming to, when I think of it as a Call of Duty franchise, this is fucking stupid. Like, this is so stupid. This is supposed to be a war shooter. This is supposed to be a game that started off with like Call of Duty the Big Red One in like World War One, okay? And then it went to the modern series where it was like, you know, modern war in Afghanistan and stuff like that. All the way to jumping in jetpacks and wall running. Like, what is this shit? Dabbing with your jetpack, like making a robot, making Spectre dab. What the fuck are you thinking? So like, now we have Infinite Warfare coming out, or Infinite Warfare is supposed to be announced soon, and I'm pretty sure it's coming out in October. Now we have this game coming out, and it says a COD 4 remaster coming with it. Now, it could either be two things why they're doing this. One, Infinite Warfare is going totally fucking up in space or something, or it's just a play on the word that, you know, we're not changing our game, so it's going to be infinite. You know, it's going to be infinitely in this same direction. We're not going back to the old roots, right? Infinite Warfare, it could be ground game. Okay, it could just be a stupid ass name and it's on ground, or it could be in fucking space and shit, like that was speculated and rumored, right? The reason why they probably add the COD 4 remaster is probably because they want to appeal to the older fans. They don't want to lose the older fans completely. So they're like, you know what? We all know you guys wanted a remaster of COD 4, or at least the Modern Warfare series. So here, you guys can play that, while the new people who want to continue in this direction, you guys can play Infinite Warfare. Now, personally, I'm probably going to get both, but I am definitely going to be playing the Modern Warfare series trilogy if they remaster all three, because Modern Warfare 2 was one of my favorite CODs, and I loved Modern Warfare 3 as well. You know, a lot of people hop on the bandwagon of COD 4 is my favorite COD, you know, COD 4 is the best one. For me, I enjoyed COD 4 because, you know, obviously it revolutionized quickscoping and, you know, the way to play, but I loved Modern Warfare 2. Me and my buddies remember Modern Warfare 2 the most because we had the most fun in it. We had, like, the maps were gorgeous. We had Rust, Terminal. When you think of Call of Duty maps, everyone thinks of Terminal or Rust. You know, it's the Modern Warfare 2 maps that everyone thinks about. And that's the game I'll probably be playing the most. Now, how they could fuck this whole thing up completely is if they release the Modern Warfare trilogy without online servers. Now, if they do that, which I don't know why they would, because who wants to play the Modern Warfare trilogy just for the story mode and then be like, you know what, that was a great story. I'm glad I relived it. Time to go in Infinite Warfare and shoot some fucking aliens in space. No one wants to do that. Or for the hardcore fans, they don't want to do that shit. We want to play Modern Warfare 2. We want to quickscope with our friends on Rust, okay? And if we want to eventually transition over to Infinite Warfare and give it a shot, let us do that. But don't force Infinite Warfare down our throats and then think that Modern Warfare COD Remaster campaign only is going to be a bonus, because playing it for a little bit is, you know, it's going to be cool and stuff, but once we finish the campaign, we're going to want to play online, and then that's going to make us go to Infinite Warfare. If you force that on the players, they're not going to be happy. If you just let us make our own decision, finish COD 4, finish the Modern Warfare series, you know, finish playing online with that, and then decide to move over to Infinite Warfare, that'll be completely different. But other than that, you know, the direction that Call of Duty is going in is not a good direction, and a lot of people see it as that. As long as Infinite Warfare does not have microtransactions and stupid shit, which obviously it is because it's Activision, and they're not going to stop what they've been doing since Ghost all the way to Black Ops 3. You know, Call of Duty Ghost all the way to Black Ops 3 started microtransactions. They're not going to stop that. So, as long as it's not pay to win, and it's just for little bonus items, that's completely, that's you know, that's fine. But once it becomes pay to win, that is when Call of Duty, I think, is officially going to be fucked up. Like, officially, I will be officially done with Call of Duty if it is pay to win. And see, I said earlier I was going to get Infinite Warfare, but that all depends on what the trailer is, right? Like, I'm not a fan of space shooters at all. Like, I can't stand sci-fi shooters, so unless it's really good. And a Call of Duty in space, I don't think I can handle that. But if I have to buy Infinite Warfare to get to the Modern Warfare trilogy, I will do that and probably give away my copy or something of Infinite Warfare. But that's what I think about Infinite Warfare, guys. Let me know if you agree with what I think. Let me know what you think about Infinite Warfare in the comment section below. And let me know if you're excited for Infinite Warfare or the Modern Warfare trilogy, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't be a bitch and give the video a like. I love you all. Stay tuned for the next video.
666 when a 6 came easy. Casino 24.
UAV priority request received. Rerouting. Establish perimeter at 10,000 feet AGL.
Single shooter!
UAV energy levels at 50%. UAV departing AO.
You're the last man standing. Show me grace under
Care
pressure.
package on standby. UAV ready for tasking.
The bomb has been planted. Hostile UAV above.
Sensors are capturing our...
We took a beating, but eliminate the objective.
Requesting care package.
Charges acquired.
Guardian ready for deployment.
Guardian active. Smoke, check.
Bomb active.
Yo, on my grind all day, gonna make $1 million selling that someday. You know I'm in the building when I write this way. Put me in the pound when I bite this game, bitch, I'm an animal, eating these rappers, I swear I'm a cannibal. About to fulfill all my dreams, I'm a fiend. I've been plotting and scheming, this shit is obscene. I rise on fleek, what in the fuck does all that even mean? Seems like we're scared of how others perceive, but let me be straight up, the shit is for me. Me? The shit is for